One last final press conference after the or media gathering, I guess, after the practice, last week of game week, and just talked to our seniors about this being it was really a Tuesday type preparation for us, just kind of things slid around a little bit because of Christmas Day, but really the last Tuesday practice, met with the seniors afterwards and just talked to them about what a bowl victory would mean, not only for Pirate Nation, for East Carolina, for this university, for this program, but for these seniors. I mean, how many bowl wins we had in the last decade? Maybe one, and these guys could be win the second bowl victory in the last decade, and some of these seniors were part of that first bowl victory. So to walk out of here with two bowl victories and an opportunity to do that would be huge. But obviously we got to focus on the process every single day this week. I thought today they moved around really good, a little chilly outside, but they didn't let that bother them when we were up to work. It's obviously just preparing us for Saturday and the weather possibly up there that we might see. But tomorrow will be a Wednesday type practice, and then we'll take off to D.C. after practice tomorrow, and then we'll do some bowl events up there, but keep on preparing for NC State as we get up there.
We all say, kind of what works in the schedule, like we all take Christmas off for practice.
Yeah, so that kind of what, normally in a game week, Monday would be your off day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday be your big heavy work days. So today was our Tuesday practice. Tomorrow will be our Wednesday practice. On Wednesday, we'll do a Christmas service. We'll do Santa Claus and brunch together, and then we'll do a kind of a walkthrough there at the hotel and some preparation there. And then in the afternoon, we have the Monument Mall tour and kind of check some things out in D.C. With a bowling event that night that the military bowl puts on. So that's kind of the schedule for Christmas Day. And then Thursday, we'll get back to a normal Thursday practice and do things that morning, take care of business football-wise in preparations for NC State in the game on Saturday. And then Thursday afternoon, we have the team picture at the Capitol building and get a chance to tour that, an opportunity for that, and some other team events that day. Then Friday will be just a normal Friday in preparation for game day. So really, want to make sure we got the bulk of our work done here, the bulk of our preparation done here. We've been on the guys all week just about preparing, doing extra film work, extra study, in the game, playing a little extra while we're here. You have time because up there, once you get, you got football in the mornings, but in the afternoon, you kind of get tied up with some bowl activities, bowl events. We want an opportunity to enjoy those things. So we got to make sure we get our work in here.
When you're talking to the seniors or seeing them out at practice, can you kind of tell, can you look in their eyes and see that they're kind of settling in, hey, this is like the last week of Pirate?
Yeah, it's hard because you find out the bowl announcement seemed like it was December 1st, and now it's almost the 23rd, so 20-something days ago, or 22 days ago, I guess it was, and it just feels like it was forever ago, and it's kind of take forever for the bowl game to get here, and now it's game week, so now it's like, oh yeah, it's game week, so it's urgency to that, so let's get ready to ride, get ready to go, and those seniors are, they're awesome, and they have been since October, and just being locked in and told them their leadership, the way they finish the season, the way they go attack every day, says a lot about who they are as people and what they mean to this program. It's just been a lot.
A couple years ago in the Birmingham Bowl, with the opt-outs and people leaving, you get to see some newer faces. We saw, I think in that game, Siobhan Rebel was a guy that kind of stepped up.
Yep.
Hank Norgal was a guy that started at center.
Right.
Are you excited about some of the guys that are going to be getting the opportunity?
Yeah, it's we've been talking about it, and it's not the players' fault that we have free agency in the middle of the playoffs or bowl games. It's more the adults' faults that we do that and we allow that to happen. But we can't worry about that. Control, and it's always next man up. And it's a great opportunity for some of our young guys to get some reps in practice, and they're going to get some reps on Saturday and get an opportunity to go play. And that's all you can ask for, and that's all that matters. It's always the next guy up. You just mentioned Hampton 2 years ago in the Birmingham Bowl, and you mentioned Siobhan 2 years ago in the Birmingham Bowl. Not a whole lot of folks knew who Siobhan Rebel was at the time, and made some plays in that game and made a few mistakes in the game, but he certainly grew and certainly has a bright future ahead of him. But I'm sure we'll have some guys do that, show up this Saturday that we don't know very well as fans. We do as coaches, but they'll show up on Saturday and make some plays, and excited to see them get out there.
How do you balance the fun of being in DC, but also like the distractions that come with it, while also focusing on the game?
Keep the main thing. Control with control. So that's what we talked about all week. Keep the main thing, and the main thing is NC State getting ready for a bowl game, getting ready to go play football. At the same time, enjoy our team, enjoy being together with each other, and enjoy the experience at DC and the experience of being in a military bowl. Not everybody gets that opportunity. Not everybody's earned that opportunity, earned that right to do that. It's a special place, to get to go play in a bowl game for one, but a special place to go play in our nation's capital and be in D.C. for the holidays and experience that.
Going off that military bowl, do you know of any players that come from military families that add any extra significance for those guys?
Yeah, we have several guys who have family members who served for our country and spent time in the military. So just for those guys to be in that atmosphere, and then you play in Annapolis, where's the home of Navy, in a military stadium, so to speak, in a military background, it's pretty special just for those folks, and just to honor that is just adds a little bit more to the experience.
Obviously, as a guy who wore the mic for most of the year, do you lean more on Mike Edwards or Day just going into this game?
Yeah, all of our linebackers kind of have wore that thing in and out throughout the season, just depending on who was in the game, who had it on. But we'll start out with it on Mike Edwards. He's a senior, and Mike didn't need the mic at certain times. He knew exactly what's going on. You didn't have to talk to him, but I'll be in his ear, speaking to him. But if he's not in there, it'll be somebody else. So we're just trying to keep it on the linebackers for right now, just because they had the most control over the front and the most guys around them. I think if you put it on safety, sometimes he's too far away from the front, but it allows those guys up front to kind of get the call in a little bit quicker and hear it a little bit quicker.
I saw Shane Perry out there today, like it was beginning of August. As he tried to kind of fill Zakai's shoes, I mean, is he sort of one of the guys looking stuff up?
Yeah, I thought you meant maybe, but he thought it was the 1st of August by the way he was dressed. No undershirt under his pads, shorts on. Him and Raheem Craig both looked like it was August 1st out there, and ready to ride for preseason camp. And here I am, bundled up in about 3 layers of clothes and still cold. But no, Shane has been awesome. There's a young man that come from Martin College and just wanted an opportunity to play for the Pirates and just wanted an opportunity to go compete. And we went through a spring ball, and we sat down in the spring ball and said, hey, Shane, it's going to be tough to get on the field. You're welcome to stay here, but it's going to be tough. I just want to be up front and honest with you. And then come preseason camp, he's working his tail off, makes a few plays, gets another opportunity, makes the most of that opportunity, gets another opportunity, and he's on one special team. Then he's on 2 special teams, and now he's on all 4 special teams. I think he leads our team in special team tackles. I think he's up to like 14 or 15 tackles just on special teams, and played a lot in the Army game, played several other games defensively, and he'll play a lot this Saturday. He certainly earned that right. He's had a lot of snaps in his career. I mean, he's 2-time All-Conference or 3-time All-Conference, maybe more than that, a 2-time Player of the Year in that conference as well. So done some things and certainly earned everything he's got, and just so appreciative to be here and be a Pirate. And we love having guys like that. That means a lot too, and the football is important too. In this day and age, it's easy to get caught up in a lot of the other things and not let the main thing be the main thing. But Shane, his love for football and his love for his teammates shows, and that's why he's successful on the grass.
New strength coach, just walk us through that hire and what that you already have now.
Yeah, we just hired a new strength coach, Mike Siriano, and just went through a nationwide search there, so to speak, and talked to a lot of folks. My phone would not stop ringing, and the text kept coming through every single day. That I got more people reaching out about the interest in that job than probably any job we had, and just a lot of folks looking at it. And talked to a lot of different folks, and kind of knew that, hey, we wanted somebody hard-nosed, somebody to bring some energy, somebody that could attention to detail, and really run the weight room the way I want it ran, just kind of, with high tempo, high energy, and do those things. And all the folks I talked to, I thought Mike fit that the best. He was at App State back in the 2012, 2020, somewhere in there, 14 to 20. Did a really good job with the mentality of that program. When Scott Satterfield went to Louisville, took him to Louisville with him, and took that same mentality there. Was at Georgia State. He's been at South Carolina. He's currently at Rutgers and coming here. So certainly been at several P4 programs, been the head strength coach at several programs, P4, G5, not just football, but overseeing all sports. And I think he'll be a great addition to our program, and just the mentality and toughness he's going to bring. He'll be at the bowl site. He's going to meet us up there, just kind of getting to know our players and getting to know our staff, and then he's going to start full-time with our program here in January, just full steam ahead and getting those guys in the weight room and getting back at it in preparation for 2025.
It's been a while, obviously, since the program's had a win over in-state FCS foe. What would be the significance of getting this one as you head into the 2025
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. It's huge to send these seniors out the right way and going to win a bowl game, all those things we talked about earlier. But the fact you go play NC State, an in-state rival, in-state team up the road that's in a P4 conference and have that opportunity to go get a win, something this program hasn't done in quite a while, would be huge. Huge for these seniors, huge for this program, huge for our momentum going forward. Kind of weird that you're playing them back to back. So if you don't go the right way, you see it turn. Not many times in life do you get to turn around and do it again and do a do-over. But we'll get that opportunity regardless, one way or the other. But that would be so huge for our program with the momentum going into the off season.
This will be the last time we talk to you before the game on Saturday. Just any message to the Pirate Nation that's heading up to Annapolis this weekend?
Yeah, so excited for everybody coming up to Annapolis, and our fans have been awesome, and can't wait to see them in Annapolis for the Military Bowl and bringing the juice and bringing the energy. And I know we'll have more fans than the guys in red, and we'll have more energy and be louder than the guys in red. And hope everybody's having a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Can't wait to see you in Annapolis.